want to go ahead and just kick us off and get started. We've got some really fun things to share. This is like a really flipping exciting week. Who here has ordered their collagen bone broth and peppermint CBD oil? I see a lot of hands raised. I see some that don't have their hands raised. I am so excited about this. I hope that you guys feel the same way. But I love this company. They're doing it right. And this is like, did you guys hear the live video 2 days ago that like Dr. Plant was on it and other Isagenix corporate? I know a few of you were on. It was like a random time during the day. It was like 11 a.m. on Tuesday, I think it was. Either way, it's just so good. So if you haven't taken 15 minutes just to go to isagenixbusiness.com, there's toolkits on the bone broth, collagen bone broth, and the peppermint CBD oil. Like, you don't need to be an expert, but just go read about it, because I am just super excited to be able to use this myself and also provide it to other people. And it's another reason why I love this company. We have solutions for whatever people need. And I don't want that to overwhelm you guys at all. You know, the great thing is that we're inviting people to learn more. And the goal is always to try to start people off with the best pack, the value pack, the better pack, the good pack. But if that doesn't work, that's okay, because we are in the business of asking questions. So, you know, right now it's such an exciting time. We've got the Hack Your Holiday Challenge, which I have to give major props again to Melissa McDonald, who has just really spearheaded this whole thing. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's what our team needed. Is anyone feeling refreshed and excited about this? I see Morgan nodding. I see Amy nodding. I have seen Morgan and Angela Peterson, and I know that I'm missing other people. I know Claire and Stephanie are doing their own, which I love, and I love that they're resourceful and they're partnering together too. But I see you guys adding people to the page, to our pages, introducing people that are doing the healthy, doing the holiday hack challenge, and I just think it's creating such great buzz. And I love personally that it's not the whole 30-day system, because I just think it's more refreshing, and it's great that it's not as intimidating during holiday season. And it's a great way to get those people that aren't just waiting for after the new year, because that's what we sometimes get right now. So I just want to commend you. And because I want to squeeze a lot into a little bit of time, if you guys have shout outs to make, if you don't mind, just for this one time, normally I want everyone to scream it and I want you individually to give whomever a shout out. But do you guys mind dropping it in the chat here? Any shout outs you have, and I will happily try to do it justice. But as much as I want to hear from everybody, I just want to be sensitive to your time, because I know how these calls can get lengthy, and I really don't want to do that. So yes, Melissa. Oh, that's like when they called us Amandria. We got Melissa going. So I love, Zyla said, blown away by what you're all doing with the Holiday Hack Challenge. Was just bragging on you all to my husband. Oh my God, I love that, Zyla. You're awesome. Yes, Melissa is the bomb with this challenge. She's back for sure. Kim Nace gave a shout out to Stacy Baker for her amazing transformation pictures. Stacy, are you on this call, girlfriend? I need to see. She is. Okay. I am so impressed. Not just like the physical part, that's amazing, but I'm loving seeing your energy and seeing you out there as well. And I notice it, and we all notice it. And so anyway, keep it up. You look amazing, and I know you feel even more amazing, which is the best part about this. Okay, cool. You guys are blowing this up. I love it. So Stacy Baker, shout out to Karen Christie. Oh, yes. Shout out to Carrie Mitchell and Christy Harris. I always want to call you Christy Maxwell Harris. Christy Maxwell, even though I know that's your maiden name. They did a ladies' night last night, and if we have time, I'm going to have Carrie and or Christy share more about it. But you guys, it was great. It was casual. She had a wonderful, they had a great turnout. So she put a twist on the whole home event, and they met at a really cool wine venue, had her sister there showing jewelry, and it was great. And I'm not going to steal anyone's thunder, but yes, mad props to you girls. For Elisa Paulus, so let's see, also Elisa, so many ideas coming out from them. Yes, oh yeah, for Elisa and all of the ideas of people that are pouring into this Hack Your Holiday Challenge. I love the Talk Nerdy Tuesday. Talk Nerdy to Me Tuesday that Elisa's gonna do as our nurse practitioner. Well, not, I don't know why I had to air quote that. She's not really a nurse practitioner. She's just playing one on TV. Like Talk Nerdy to Me Tuesday. I just feel like this is like all sorts of genius, and I'm just flipping stoked. And I'm like, if I can help you guys, I get really into challenges. It takes me like a couple minutes, and then I'm like, ooh. So anything I can do, let me know. If you want me to be an admin, I'm happy to also. Let's see. Kim Nace for doing a live with Amy Farron and Dan. Way to go. And we're going to talk a little bit about this kind of social media epiphany thing that I've had I want to share with you guys. But I love seeing live videos and interviews. I'm so scared shitless to do a live video. Guys, I'm scared. And so when I see you guys, I'm like, oh my God, they're so awesome. So like, you're pushing me. Live videos, I think, are just everything. So let's see. Anna Watson connecting like a champ and reaching out to other moms now with a family of 3 and her newborn that's still doing the do. That is awesome. Great shout out, Morgan. And let's see. Yes, on Stacy Baker. Fire emojis. Oh my God, I love typing out fire emojis. Janice for bringing someone to their business overview. Morgan and Kelsey have been partnering together to do these business overviews, and Janice brought someone. And I love that. It's all about inviting. It's all about inviting. And it's not overcomplicated. We connect and we tell someone why we thought of them, right? I thought of you because genuinely, why did you think of them? And then you're inviting them to learn more. So way to go, Janice. That's amazing. Allie, Elisa, and Kim for being my sounding board for all the crazy ideas that pop into my brain, Melissa McDonald says. Shout out to Claire for pulling a 3, 2, 1, go and posting. Okay, this is a good one. Because she came to me and Andrea and we gave her some, she already had it together. I just was like, cool, that was good. So Claire, help me. Claire and 2 others, Allie and someone else is doing the start call tomorrow night. Who else is? Is it Morgan? Claire, Morgan, and Carrie? Is that right? No. Claire, Morgan, and Allie. Yes. Claire, Morgan, and Allie are doing our start call, their start call Thursday night. It's open to all of your network, okay? So it's another invitation to invite, right? If you're in the ages or you know people, prospects that you want on your team that are in the ages of 18 to 35, invite them. And Claire has over 130 women that are in a Facebook community of hers. They're all like high school friends. And she put this beautiful post together sharing about this opportunity and how she's going to be sharing more about Isagenix and the opportunity to learn more, and how she's now home with her babies. And, you know, I would love Claire, if you're on, I do think I see, was Claire on? But I think it'd be really cool if she's not on, so someone say, we gave you mad props, but I would love for her to post her post on our page because it's a really great post and I'm excited to see what she gets from it. You can never like do any harm by putting it out there and asking for support. Just like Monica, and I'm sure that this is next on the shout out list, but Monica plugged in. This is not a plug to listen to our podcast, but it is to say we are creating this content for you guys and your teammates. One of our episodes was about, I'm new into my business, now what? I'm new into network marketing, or I want growth, now what? And something that we had suggested was sending out an email to your friends and family about what you're doing and just make it super genuine, looking for support. Monica posted her email that she sent to friends and family. It was so honest and authentic. And she put the post on Visit to Rockstar. So go check it out. As CEOs of our business, when you have people that are new, it's something that I recommend. You know, of course, send invitations for people to learn more. Of course, post your story. Be authentic on Facebook. You know, all that. Connect, human connection. but also send an email to people you love and trust that you would love their support. You know, you could say something like, you may have noticed a couple of my posts here and there, but I realize I haven't let the people that I love the most know what I've been up to and why. And so it's just a great email, and it's 110% authentic in her. And I just really commend you because she's hit send and she's been thinking about it for a couple weeks. And really kudos to hitting the send button. I can't wait to hear what comes of it. So you'll have to keep us posted. So you guys are like cracking me up with all of these shout outs, and I love it. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like the second I released you guys from talking, you're just gonna keep going because everyone's like, oh good, I don't have to talk, I'm just gonna keep going with all these shout outs. So okay, so I want to shout out to my girl Stacy Matsuoka. This is from Krista. She's been such an awesome mentor. Heck yeah. Also, thank you to my new biz partner Jenny, who is on, Jenny Spivey. She's been working so hard and soaking up all the nuggets. Love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm Amy Bruton for making incredible connections lately. She is about to explode. I can feel it. I know she had like 2 or 3 calls today. I know she's enrolled someone who just opened a one of those stretch franchises. He's a physical therapist, and I love to see Amy, your posture, and you're just doing the do. And I love your energy, and I love seeing it. So way to go, guys. Monica for sending that email. Yes, Stephanie or Camille said that about Monica. Okay, this is so good, you guys. My video camera's broken. Oh, Claire's here. Yay. Okay, yay, Claire. Okay, she's like, I'm here. So I just love this. I love hearing from you guys. I love the shout outs. But what I want to do now is shut up. And I want just to talk about what we have to share. And the first thing I want to start with is I want to open it up to Melissa McDonald. And I've unmuted you, but you may have to unmute you on your end. Any updates, since I know we're starting next Wednesday, about the Hack Your Holidays Challenge?
Hey guys, mad props to everyone that went live today for our Social Media Blitz Challenge. Way to go. Make sure you screenshot that and put it on so that we can all go and comment. And then I just want you guys to ask questions, because ask them in the chat so that we can answer them. I want to clarify a few things. The Everyday Health Pack is like 106 BV. It knocks it to 100 BV when you get your PIB, or your 10% PIB. So you're okay. You don't need to add to that pack to be able to have that count as 100 BV. So that's a good clarification. If somebody wants to kind of like be a little bit more in, so the Everyday Pack comes with 1 thing of cleanse. If they get a powder cleanse, they will not have enough to go the whole 30 days. So because they would have to do a half of a scoop. That's kind of tricky with a scooper. So if you do a bottle of cleanse, they will do 1 ounce daily. It's really basic.
So they only need 1 bottle, but if they do powder, they need 2 powders.
Right. Or if they want to get a little bit more out of the cleanse, because technically on the bottle it says to do 2 ounces. I just double checked with the other team and they are only doing 1 ounce. So it's kind of up to people's budget. If they're like, nope, that's all I can do, sweet, get them in on 1 ounce. If they want to really get a little bit more benefit out of it, put 2 bottles on, or 2 canisters on there.
That's a good update. I just enrolled my girl with 2 bottles because I was like, that's what they told me to do. Yeah. But I think when we do the group, we just say 1 to 2 ounces. And that way no one feels like, we're
going to kind of do like a good, better, best. And then people know like, oh, for my next order, if I get another thing of cleanse, I might see more benefit from 2 ounces. Okay. Or if they wanted to do a full day cleanse, they could.
Or they could do morning and night, but.
Correct. Yeah. So we're going to kind of hit that in the Talk Nerdy to Me series. We'll talk about the different cleansing processes. Put that on your list, Lisa. And then I don't know if you guys saw my live. If you watched my live, you saw us hint at the prize being free ISA delivery for the year, which is super cool. You guys, this is going to benefit your business a ton. Imagine somebody that doesn't really frequently order wins free shipping, and it's shipping that's held them back. They could start ordering all sorts of different products because they don't have to pay shipping on it. So that's really cool. That was Allie's idea. Bomb. Wow. So in order for us to make that happen, I love you all, but I cannot pay free shipping for somebody. So we are asking for anyone that is a business builder. So this is for people that are that have raised their hand, they're building a business. This is not for like, oh, my consultant that just kind of uses products and shared with a friend. That's not who we're talking about. Business builders. Every person that you bring into the challenge that says I'm in and orders a pack, you owe me $5, okay, to help us pay for the ISO delivery. Now, if you're someone that's like balls to the walls and rolling all the people like Angela, she's got a lot of people in the challenge. $5 is going to add up really quickly. So we're going to max it at 3 participants. So a max of $15. So we don't want it to deter you from inviting people, but we also want to make sure that at the end we can actually do the ISO delivery and I'm not like, shoot, that was a great idea, but now here the group is stuck paying for it. So that's going to be Venmo to me, and then I'll keep track of that. Yeah, Venmo. Keep track of that order so that I'll clear my Venmo today so that I have nothing else coming through there and it's just this challenge. I will post my Venmo. I'll put it somewhere for you. It's Melissa at AYA. $15. Perfect. Because if that seems like that's an investment, but you're investing in your business to do that because you're bringing all these people in.
Hey, Melissa. So basically we Venmo you the amount of money, like how many enrollments we have, we Venmo you $5 per enrollment.
Up to 3. So max of $15.
Okay. Gotcha.
We don't want someone to have to send me $50 because then we could do like a lot of ISO delivery. I mean, unless you guys want to do that, but we didn't want it to be like those high enrollers are feeling like they're having to put a lot more money out.
Okay.
Somebody asked, Angela messaged me. She was like, hey, I have a consultant that has a girl that wants to do it. Does she need to? And I asked her, is she building the business? And she said, not really. So I said, then that's up to you. If you want to ask your consultant to pay the $5, go for it. If you want to just pay it for it, then that's what I would recommend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the cost per day is
Can you read questions to me because I can't see them?
So let's see. Camille's asking what's the cost per day, which is $5 per day for this.
It's like $5 to $6 when you add that extra canister in.
Yeah, $5 to $6 per day. So Lisa says, business builders, for every new person you bring into the challenge, you owe Melissa $5 for the ultimate prize of ISO delivery. This is maxed out at $15. So even if you have 10 people, you pay $15.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I love it.
Do you guys have any other questions for me? Are you clear on what this looks like? We are going to start posting in there on the 10th. We have 2 to 3 posts a day coming at you in those 3 days, with different topics. And we've already got those laid out. We may come to Residual Rockstar thread and say, hey, can somebody post something for us? So just in case like one of us can't do it, then that's when we'll come to you guys for help. Obviously, we want you supporting all of the posts that are going to happen on there. Like the days that we're doing fun stuff, like dance parties and like fashion advice. I think it'd be super fun for everybody to pick a New Year's Eve outfit since that's how far we're going. And share their ideal New Year's Eve outfit, and then we can support people, like see what they're dressing for New Year's Eve, and really cheer people on in all aspects of health.
So awesome and so cute, and I love it. So Krista says, if I'm on our Residual Rockstar page and Hack Your Holidays page, will I be getting all the messages regarding this promo? I don't know.
You have to turn on the notifications within Hack Your Holidays, and I did a post on Hack Your Holiday about turning on your notifications, and you want to set it to all.
Okay. Andrea said, is that the same for current product users who joined the challenge, not just new enrollments?
Ideally, yes.
Is that the same?
Now, if we're like, we have all this extra money after we can buy somebody ISO delivery and some, then we'll just give away more stuff.
Okay, cool. Krista, you have
multiple categories to win.
Okay. Krista says, I feel like I've been missing the theme. Sorry. This hasn't even started yet, so there's been nothing to miss.
The theme, if you're thinking about themes, it's a social media blitz themes that are posted daily. That's pinned to the top of Residual Rockstar. And then Elisa has also been the last few days posting it every day. So there's two spots to see it. In the pin post, you have all of your topics through the end of the blitz. The start of the challenge is when we're going to end that. The 13th is our last day of our social media blitz. And then it'll just be focusing on the challenge.
Love it. And I want to say something. If you're new, this probably is making your head spin a little bit. Don't worry about it. You know, focus on, if you're new right now, just being a part of our community, focus on sharing your story. It's not a bad idea to share this challenge, but truly, this is a little different. Normally, you're likely sharing a full 30-day system. You're sharing what you've done. This is really this is almost, not that I'm saying don't go out and find people for this, but right now, when someone's new in this business, you're fresh. You're building your story. You're feeling great because you're doing the full 30-day program and you're looking for accountability. So keep going the angle of, I'm loving how I'm feeling. I'm looking for accountability partners. I'm looking for people also wanting to earn extra income. Don't let this throw you for a tailspin, our challenge. We can still help, you can still build organically how your sponsor is coaching you. So just don't feel like, I can put myself in your shoes and imagine that you might be feeling a little overwhelmed. This is really good for people that have been building for a while. We have a lot of fence sitters, but when you're new, you don't have a lot of fence sitters because you're just starting to share. So I had to say that.
And it's totally okay to invite people that are on a full system to hack your holidays. Totally okay. We are also going to speak to moving from the everyday pack to a full 30-day pack about week 3.
Oh, good. Okay.
We're also speaking to accountability buddies this weekend.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And I just want to tell you really quick, you guys, it just popped up on my screen. I just got a message from a girl that went with a different company, like literally just happened. And she just messaged me. I am so intrigued by your business, by your team, by what's happening with what you're doing. This social media thing works, you guys. I haven't been very good at social media lately, and it's been so refreshing to see what's happening with organic conversations that are coming from posts.
It's so flipping true, Melissa, and it's the perfect segue to what I want to share quickly. Like, for real. So I've spoken to several of you, I don't want to say several of you, a handful of you, and a lot of people are feeling the same way, where they kind of feel like they're spinning their wheels and kind of feeling like you're not really enrolling a lot of people. You're feeling like you're in a little bit of a drought. Guess what? That's a little normal every now and then, right? So something that I had a really great conversation with Carol Elizabeth, who is like my Emily Vavra woman crush. I love her. And we were talking a lot about, top down. You hear Susan Miller talk about, talking business, right? Connecting with business. And, if you're going to post, don't really post about the products. And Susan's never really specifically said don't post about the products, but she just personally does it, right? She's all business. And I will always do this. And it's something I've done from the very beginning, where I am very big on always connecting and inviting people to learn more about the financial opportunity. And I would recommend you always do that. But what I'm noticing is a lot of you are feeling paralyzed and you're not posting about products at all. And you're not really going back to why you started in the first place, which, what we have to remember is almost everybody here, but a few of us, started for the products. It is okay to introduce people to these products. It's 80% of Isagenix. What isn't okay is if you introduce them to the products and you've never planted any financial seed. It isn't okay if you let them know they can offset their price, and it's very rare someone does this without at least getting 2 people to join them. That is not okay. But we love product users. And it's you guys, right? So if you're feeling paralyzed, go back to the basics. And I'm not saying this is a post and pray business. It is not. And if you need tips again on connecting, you need to go rewatch the Emily Vavra 16-minute connecting video. It's on isagenicsbusiness.com. Connecting and inviting someone to learn more is the easiest thing that you could do. And if you don't know how to do it, you're overthinking it, and you need to go watch the video and go find it. Okay? But posting helps to build your brand, and whether we like it or not, it is what generates interest. It's what generates interest. I've heard from so many of you. Amy Bruton says, oh my gosh, and I've noticed it just us this week, we're posting about this challenge. We've got direction, so we're all feeling good, right? I did 2 transformation freaking photos in like 2 days, and all of a sudden I have people wanting to enroll. It's reminding those people I've spoken to that this shit works. So you don't need to be obnoxious, but if you're not, and I found an old post that I peeled off isagenicsbusiness.com, and she's a millionaire. And I'm gonna repost this for you guys on Residual Rockstar page, okay? And I'm so sorry I said not a good word, and they're kids, and I feel terrible. I'm so sorry. Okay, but she said, I've built my entire business using social media. Many of you joined me because of my posting on social media. We have a system in place that I've been following for 4 years, which has led to 625 enrollments and 22,000 members. Follow the system, be consistent, and don't give up. So if you guys don't want to know what to post, aside from the social media blitz, I'm going to tell you right now. And guess what? I am telling myself this, because can I get a show of hands who feels stumped on what the heck to post sometimes? Okay, I should see every hand raised, because if not, you guys are liars. But the first thing she said is post during peak times. Don't kill yourself over this. If you don't post at a peak time, don't remove the post, okay? Peak time, she calls it, and this is changing with algorithms. You know what I say to algorithms? It's what I say to algorithms. I think it's all stupid. I don't care about algorithms because people are going to find you no matter what. Melissa McDonald gave a great tip. Before you post, like 10, I don't know, a handful of people's posts that are non-Isagenix that maybe you want on your team. And then apparently, like A, it will do a couple things. It will make them want to kind of see what you're up to and show you some reciprocation. And B, I think it does something where it, like the algorithms or something, it like brings your post to their feed. That tip blew my socks off. So before you post, go and like a few people's posts that you're like, I've been prospecting you and I'm ready for you to join my team. I'm kind of sick of you sitting on the fence. I'm gonna like, I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna like, comment and like, right? So she said, post during peak times, 8 to 10 a.m. She said, or afternoon 1:30 to 4, or evening 8 to 10 p.m. The point is, it's times where we feel like people are a little bit more idle. They're not rushing to work. Maybe they're eating on their lunch break, or they're like bored at work, or it's after dinner time and they're going to bed, right? Okay, Monday, she goes, Motivation Monday. Google or Pinterest ideas, literally type in the words Motivational Monday. Yep, it's that easy. So here's what I say, you don't need to just post a quote and not say anything. That's freaking boring, okay? You can post a picture and then say a quote. Or if you post a quote, elaborate on it. Be like, you know what, this really spoke to me. David T. Woods from UIA was like, all these posts of these quotes are so nauseating unless you can like say what you got out of it. You know what I mean? Like, or just, don't overthink it. Just like, feel good posts on Mondays. Tuesday, Transformation Tuesday. Use pics from our own group. Join ISA testimonials, guys. ISA testimonials. No hyphen. ISA testimonials. It is a full with before and afters. Use those, right? Share stories and pics to inspire, not sell, right? Wellness Wednesday. Google health tip. It's an exercise video, a recipe. Give some people something free of value. Maybe you're starting to cook with something, your collagen bone broth, and you made that recipe with the kale and the sausage. Something wellness related. Then Thursday, you could do another transformation or maybe nothing. It doesn't say anything for Thursday. It just says transformation Tuesday and Thursday. So maybe you want to do a transformation live video. You know, I'm just telling you guys, this is kind of, if you're feeling like, I don't know what to say, go back to this. And then Freedom Friday, talk about our culture. Talk about our community. If you get a little free time or a few dollars from this business, talk about it. You know, if you haven't talked yet, talk about your dreams. Talk about why you're so excited to be part of this company so you can pursue your dreams. So she said, get out of, this is what she said, and I won't say these actual words, but get out of your own way, stop giving in what people think of you, and start changing the world one life at a time. I've never had a client say, shame on you for posting your magnificent journey. Now I'm thinner, healthier, and so angry with you. Right? So, you know, it's okay to do that. And you know what? You don't have to do it every day, but like, those are not all Isagenix annoying posts. Still post your family, still post your quirkiness, still post what your hobbies are, still be you. But guys, transformation stories speak to people. Maybe you got a text of someone, they're in their second week and they've lost 7 pounds. Or maybe they're like, oh my God, I literally don't even want pizza anymore. Share the screenshot of a text, or even post about, oh my gosh, best text ever received, and just type out what they said. So you guys get me. But, oh, Elisa said social media content ideas. H equals heartfelt, F is funny, make it of value, provide value or ask for value, E, education, highlight products or other health tips. And when you're highlighting a product, don't talk about all the ingredients, talk about how it's made you feel. You know, like something Andrea always says is facts tell, stories sell. So we have to remember that at the end of the day. So again, it is cool to have people and introduce them to the products, but where you are going to lose people is if you're brand new and you're not pulling in your upline, because you don't know what you're doing. And when you pull in your upline, they're going to make sure that they, you know, effectively are able to share about the income opportunity. They're going to effectively share how you can offset your price and why you should, and you should get FOMO if you don't, because that's not what we do. Most people come in with 2, right? So I want to just pass it on because to 2 more people, and we're going to close. I know Kelsey I wanted Kelsey to share really quick her UIA takeaways, but I feel like this is a good segue, Morgan. If you're open to quickly sharing, do you still want to? Are you still able to share, Morgan? Kind of like we talked about this too, but do you want to kind of elaborate on any of this?
Yeah. Am I good? Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. My little thing. The dog is going crazy because I'm sitting on the floor charging my phone. So he is, if you hear barking, he doesn't like it when I sit on the floor. But anyway, we were talking this week about really just the power of throwing it back. Like she said, a lot of us that started for the product, we created that feeling. So at the end of the day, when you talk about your niche, you talk about who you're looking for, your avatar and stuff, right? It's you. Like, you're posting to you a year, 6 months, 3 weeks, whatever it is before. That's who you're posting to. But you're posting to them with this belt of armor, with this knowledge that you've got, with this experience where, like Amanda said, you can now go in and mention the business from stage 1, where before you might have maybe said, maybe there's something here for you. You can now say, there's a financial opportunity here if you're ever open to it, right? You now have that confidence and that posture. And then something cool that was happening all along this was, you know, I was going through like just a tough time, like mentally for myself. Like, I was feeling really down on myself, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen in anyone's business. But I reached out to Amanda, and we chatted and we talked. And what's really cool in this business is when you're feeling really, really down, you need to rely on this team. You need to reach out, and you need to know that they're there for your support, and you need to just kick it back old school and know that somebody is there to squeeze that hand of yours. That when you're in that growth phase and you're kind of down and you're trying to crawl out of it, you need to reach out. Oh, I just got low battery thing, so I kicked out. But basically meaning, let's kick it back old school with the knowledge that we have. So just because we're kicking back old school, just because I'm doing stuff that I did about 2 years ago that started my business, started me sharing, doesn't mean in the background I'm not reaching out to ask people if they're open for this financial opportunity. Doesn't mean that I'm not reaching out and asking asking somebody if they're just open to taking a look at the products, right? Like I'm still doing those pieces that I necessarily wasn't doing when I was starting, but I'm just kicking it back to what excites me. And when you go on what excites you and you can feel the excitement from the team, feel it, right? And then Lisa said it last week, don't totally step out, because sometimes you just need that squeeze. You need that warmth from someone else's hand. You need that it's going, we're here for you. So A, reach out if you need it, but B, just kick it back to what makes you feel good. At the end of the day, the avatars that we're looking for are us when we started. Those are the people.
I love that. That's so true. That's so true. I love that, Morgan. Thank you so much. And you know, that's right. Like we in this business, we want to do what we have fun doing. And I'm the same way. Like, you know what drains me is product users that are like, I don't want to cleanse. But you know what doesn't drain me is when people literally feel the best they've ever felt. And I love that. And I love that. And who doesn't, right? And of course, even better is when we get someone off the bat, they're interested in the income opportunity. But the truth of the matter is, like, it's great to get product users. It's great. And it's great to do what excites you. And it doesn't mean it's a bad thing to talk product. It's a great thing. So go back to what excites you. And maybe it doesn't excite you. Maybe you're literally like, I just want all business builders. Well, then freaking go for it, okay? But if you're feeling like, man, I really want to help people and I'm feeling stuck, then go back to sharing your vulnerabilities. Go back to following this kind of model here, you know? Dive your head into Hack Your Holidays. Like, just learn about it. It's simple. Melissa's done such a great job rolling this out. Like, I put up a message as well as Amy Bruton and Kelly with some great verbiage on how to invite people that are fence sitters. There's so much stuff to help you guys. So thank you so much. And Andrea said the main thing with transformation posts that compliance worries about is amount of weight in pounds plus the amount of time in the same post. So this is a really good just reminder for us all. Amy Bruton had done a transformation post in Isagenix, sent her a message compliance, and just kind of said, hey, you need to either take that down or put up this disclaimer. So the recommendation is, if you're going to do a post about someone's weight loss, don't say the pounds with the duration. You can do one or the other or nothing at all. Like I did Kim's today, and I said she's been doing this since February, but I didn't say how much weight she lost. However, my Instagram story, I said she lost 80 pounds. Instagram story, I don't know if it's really the same thing, because Isagenix isn't going to go into all of our stories and be like, what are they saying in here? And I don't see, but let's be cautious, right? So tell the story without numbers is what Andrea is suggesting, you know? But I love that. Hey, people are people. Energy is energy. We are here to serve. Absolutely. Totally. Lots of times pictures are the most impactful thing. Pictures and how they feel. So, you know, I just think these are really great messages even for me to hear too. And talking to Carol Elizabeth, we were both just like, top down is cool and all, but we think we need to talk more product because we're missing some folks. And guess what, guys? Maybe you're talking product and that product person's like, I wouldn't mind getting my products paid for. Cool. She and I were laughing about how we used to be like, great, well, here's our 1-800, or here's our get calls. You need to start dialing in. I'm going to go ahead and pay for your ticket to NYKO. Whoa. They just said they want to get their products paid for. So, let's remember to match people's energy. Let's not scare people away. If someone, Carol Elizabeth did a call on this too, but if someone's enrolling their very first person and you don't yet know that they want to go balls to the wall, don't make them do a 3-way call necessarily with you. Just help them out or enroll the person for them. And then if they have a second and a third person, that's when you kind of step back like, hey, let me empower you so you can do this on your, right? We don't need to scare people. Melissa said, pictures, and how cool would it be if we all took new photos at the beginning of using these new products, plus the beginning of Hack Your Holiday, revive the product testimonials. I think that is brilliant. That's a lot of pressure. I'm feeling a lot of pressure. We could do skin, because my hair has been thinning, and so maybe I'm hoping this collagen's gonna I'm gonna not need extensions that I bought that I never wear, which is such a, and whatever. But yes, we could do CBD. How do we do before and after a CBD? I'm no longer crazy when I'm PMSing. My husband is, we're going to do a live testimony about it. I'm totally taking pictures of my face. Bone broth is going to make me 25 again. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to end now, and I want to have Kelsey just share. She went to UAA, Super Saturday Boston with Amy, with Amy's husband, with Morgan, and Kelsey and her husband came, and Kelly came and brought Jean Marie, and they also brought a guest. So I would love, Kelsey, just to hear what you got out of it. This was your first or second Super Saturday?
It was my second.
Your second. So was it amazing? Because it looked amazing.
Yes, it was. The first one I went to was in Portsmouth, so it was smaller. So this one was definitely like a bigger Super Saturday that I went to. But before going, I had said to Morgan, I was like, I'm just so excited. I thought I wasn't going to be able to go at first because I had cheerleading, but then I made it work. But I just said to her that I felt like I just so needed this because I was feeling kind of a little stuck, and I felt like I just needed some inspiration, and that is exactly what I got. And my husband went with me and my two girls, and he felt the same way. Like, he looked over, it was so funny, he looked over at me and he was like, I'm doing this. He's like, we are doing this together and building together, just from hearing Chelsea, her like beginning little talk. So it was just cool to have him there with me, and just like experience it with me, because he wasn't there for celebration. But that was also another cool thing, is I shared this on the morning call this week too, but just that it's like such a family oriented place. Like, everyone's there and supporting you, no matter if you have your kids with you or not. And there was just, it was funny, the whole back of the wall was literally just all moms with babies. And it was just cool that that's possible, that we can do training and have our kids there with us too.
I love that.
Yeah. And then, so one of the biggest like takeaways I think that I got from it, obviously there was so much inspiration and so much that I learned, but one of the biggest things was from Kathy Savage, which I think this was said on the call, but the define your genius, because I feel like so many people say like, I don't have any, like some of the new people, or just people say, I don't know what to post, or I don't have anything to post, or I don't want to flood my Facebook with Isagenix posts, especially people that jump on that are new. And she said that people are going to join because of you, not because of Isagenix. Like, they're going to join because of the connection that you made. So like, making your posts don't always need to be about Isagenix. Obviously, we are going to do our product posts, we're going to do our transformations, that sort of stuff, but like, show the world like who you are, and define your genius, define what you love and what you're good at. And just like hearing her say that, and then we wrote down like a few things. So like, some of the things that people shared were, your genius might be cooking, it might be yoga, it might be coaching, it might be your kids. So whatever it might be, that's your genius. Like, show that that's what you love to do, and you might connect with people just based off of those things, and it might just be connections at first, but then it might transform into more than that. So I just thought that was just, I don't know, it just hit hard, because I feel like I've heard so many people say like, I don't know what to post, or I don't want to have my friends look at all my Isagenix posts, like that sort of stuff. So I just thought that was really cool, the way she worded it. And then another thing was that all of her best business builders said no at first. And I think that this stuck with me so much, because I think I'm really focusing on the business side of things right now, where before I was focusing more on like enrolling people and about the product. And I've really been sharing the business. And I feel like a lot of people are worried about it at first, or do say no. But just hearing her say that, and remembering that it's okay that if they say no, like, it might not be their time right now, it might be their time in a couple months, it might not be their time ever, but to just not give up on people, and to know that the no's are okay, and to embrace them.
I love that. They can honestly just be temporary. And it's so true. I love, Elisa said, love that. Focusing on everything you are, your strengths, not what you perceive you lack. Find your genius. Like, that is such a really great reminder, especially right now, as we're just trying to go back to sharing and branding ourselves. It's just being you. And, you know, we don't need to fear what people are going to think if we're just ourselves. And if someone has a problem with it, guess what? We don't want them in our business anyway, because they don't like themselves. If they don't like us, they probably don't like themselves. That's the way. I love that, Kelsey. Is there anything else but those are great shares, but anything else, or was that pretty much kind of like your biggest takeaways?
The other thing that I had written down was just that we have to treat it, which I know we always say this, but like we have to treat it like a business, and a business has a set of skills, and we have to learn those skills. So like, just like any other business, like we're learning how to connect. We're learning how to ask the questions, so that sort of stuff. So like taking the time to use the tools and to learn the skills that we need for this business. So that was the last thing.
I love that. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad you guys are able to go to that Super Saturday. I don't know why I keep calling it UIA. And I know we've got the one coming up in Atlanta Saturday, and I'm so excited to see so many of you. I know we are lucky to have Morgan come down and Elisa that is going to be speaking with us, and we get to see a lot of your faces, so we can't wait. And I just think this was a really great call. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out as always. I will post the recording probably tomorrow because it takes a while. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for a great call. And Monica, tell us what you hear back from your email. And Claire, tell us what you hear back from your post, because I get excited about that stuff. All right. See you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Ciao.
Good night.
Bye.